Celebrities are celebrities because they stay in the news. They have a PR budget and know the importance of investing in their fame so they can stay relevant, be seen, heard, and increase their brand's bankability. They all get the latest sitcoms and movie offers because the studios know that they have fans and are in demand. This increases their net worth as well. Are you ready to be on radio, pitch to reality TV shows, be on the red carpet, featured in magazines, have voiceover roles, or have your own news column? Email us to get your fame campaign started. PRKOUTURE71@gmail.com.
This is a Jam Glam exclusive. Jam Glam exclusive on WKIM. 61.1 FM on iHeart Radio with Kimberly Jessica. Kimberly Jessica. Kimberly Jessica. Kimberly Jessica.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Kimberly reporting in live today from Hollywood, California. It is a beautiful day outside. We are in the midweek. This week is flying by, guys. I don't understand how this is already, we're coming up on the month of July. So if you've not done your summer workouts and you're not ready for the summer, too late, it's here. So we're really excited. We're in the middle of the hot dog days of summer. Yesterday it went up to 180 degrees here in the heartbeat of Los Angeles, California. I thought I was going to literally melt on the spot. But I didn't, thank God for air conditioning. Well, today's show, we have some amazing individuals that are art in the form of lives. We're talking eyes wide shut. When you think Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman in their movie with the mask and the costumes, and being that I'm a big medieval junkie type of girl where I literally love anything that has to do with, medieval times, where they did wear masks back then. And of course, you want to think about the 20s, the roaring 20s, anything with those fancy costumes and those beautiful dresses that they wore. But I prefer to really use the medieval times, or any time around Queen Mary, Queen of Scots, or Queen Elizabeth. Those ladies, they often went to amazing masquerade balls. And on the show, we love to bring on people that literally bring art and beauty to life. And not only do they bring art and beauty to life, but they bring art and beauty to life in the way of really creating wonderful pieces that have huge meanings, kind of like a mystical thing going on there, where each piece of creation that is done with its own personality or with the exact feeling that the person or maybe going through in their life. They create these wonderful pieces of art based on maybe a time period, maybe what they're going through, based on people that they've met, maybe a spiritual belief or two. So without being vague, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our amazing woman that we have online today out of Calgary, Canada. She has a passion for creation and design of exquisite masks. She basically learned her craft a long time ago in the beautiful city of Venice, where she was taught by an old man in his tiny shop by the name of Senor Augusto. Basically, she creates these masks in this beautiful city of Venice. And you guys know, Venice, Italy is just absolutely adoringly beautiful. It's a cozy town. It's very authentic. And she made amazing tons of masks by the water. She's basically this person that whatever she may be going through, whatever she may be feeling, she creates these masks. And these masks, when you look at them, it's like looking at another individual. And from what I'm seeing, when you put them on, you kind of turn into that person or whatever the personality is of that mask. This is an amazing young lady. She has a degree in engineering, optical engineering, electronic systems, and accounting and audit. But she basically changed her career and dedicated her life, skills, and talent to creating these amazing masks. Not only did she do that, but she invited some amazing colleagues to work with her, which we'll be talking to later on in our conversation. But without further ado, without sounding just as mysterious as the mask, without further ado, I'm going to bring on the beautiful Olga Sems. Olga, are you there?
Hello. Hello, dear Kimberly. Hello, Los Angeles. Hello, California.
We love you.
I'm here. Thank you. Thank you so much for attention. Thank you so much for invitation to your radio station. It's like, thank you. I'm here. I'm with you today.
Well, Olga, we are so excited to have you online with us today. You know, you're just an amazing individual, and your creativity and your generosity and the love that you have for people and the world, it literally comes through just by looking at your pictures, just by communicating with you, and just by writing to you.
Yes. All our life is changed. And actually, when you immigrate to another country, your career is changed, your meaning is changed, everything is changed. But I was born in Kazakhstan, and to Ukrainian father and Russian mother, and grew up in both cultures. And after moving to Canada, I met so many talented people that could help me to truly follow my passion and fulfill my dream. And I'm very appreciative of all people who are around me right now and who was at the beginning.
Wow.
Now, yes, and now, like, when I have the I'm now able to dedicate all my free time to the process of creation my mask. And first of all, it was the hobby, but now, my hobby is the huge theatrical show. Yes, it's a handmade mask and costumes. And,
wow, so wait a minute, Olga, you do the costumes as well? You do the dresses as well?
Yes. And not only I myself, I have the very great helpers with me. It's Katleta, Marina Osman, Irina Ivlanova. It's like, I have the helper too, but the main design is mine. All LED costumes is my work, and the programmer, engineer Alex Gorodetsky, we work together.
Wow. Olga, you really opened my eyes to something today. I knew you did the mask, but I had no idea that you did the costumes, the actual dresses as well. I had no idea.
My sensation, yes. It's because everything is handmade.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Olga, tell us, what inspired you? What was going on in your life at the time that you sat down in Venice one day and said, you know what? I want to start making masks.
It was, I knew how to make masks from my childhood. But after I have a lot of work, I have my career, I was born my 2 sons. And, only in Canada I back to my hobby. And because, first of all, I'm missing so much to my parents, to my friends. And, the best way to spend time not crying, but to do something. And I'm back to my hobby. And actually, I draw my inspiration from my life, my experience, and from the people around me. Today, you can imagine, today the all walls in my house are covered in masks. But there are far more than simple artistic creation. Each mask has, you write says the meaning and represent a real person with mystical characteristics. I have a lot of examples, but now I understand it's the time for the interview is too short. But if you see each of masks, keep it in your hand. I will explain you everything. But I hope you will see very soon.
Well, Olga, let me ask you this, because, you've got me here excited. Let me ask you this. Do you also make wedding dresses? And your mask can be used for weddings, too, correct?
Yes. Yes, now.
Tell us about that.
Oh, now like I have the amazing couple who won't create the wedding in masquerade type theme, and they like now I create during the process the creation of 2 masks for the groom and bride, and for the beautiful ladies and men who will be at this wedding. And I think July 8th, it will be the wedding party, and you will see results very soon. And it will be the wedding dress and wedding costumes and costumes for the guests. Oh my God, it will be very nice wedding. You will see.
Well, Olga, you also have an amazing team. You have the beautiful Galina Busova, and she began her journey into the art of dance at the age of 4 from Moscow, Russia. And at 16, she graduated from the Second School of Choral Art, finalizing her 10 years of study in piano, vocal, theory of music, drama, and choral art. In addition to Galina, you also have Neil Enoch. Neil is an author, actor, screenwriter, and filmmaker with his recent national television appearance on The Shocking Truth, The Exorcist, has evaluated his status as an actor. Much of his work in film revolves around his own independent projects. So you have some heavy hitters that are on your team. And we have them on the line, Neil and the beautiful Galina. Please come on in here.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Hey. Hi, Neil. How are you today?
I'm very fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
inviting us. And Galina. Oh, it is our pleasure. Galina and Neil, tell us how you work with Olga in this amazing theatrical creation that we're trying to bring to Hollywood, just so you know. We want to get you guys down here, okay? Because you guys are just creating magic. Like magic, and anybody that says magic isn't real, tell them to watch TV and tell them to tell me more about that. Because if you guys want to know if magic is real, I want you to talk to some people called Olga, a guy named Neil, and a lady named Galina. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, first of all, I'm very, very thankful to my fortune that I met Olga, because all the masks she's doing, they are just magical, and they are all different, all from different eras, from different cultures, and bringing you different images. So at some point of her life, she decided that her masks are too alive just to be hang on the wall, and she really wanted them to start moving, and that's how we met. So she invited me to her show so that I could create dances and movement and miming for those masks, and they started moving. And this is a magical thing that when you see this mask and some dancer puts it on, and this dancer really starts to observe the character from the mask and start to move in the style of what was in Olga's mind. So this is really a magic thing to witness.
As you were talking, I literally visualized myself in one of Olga's costumes and in one of her masks dancing and actually living out a wild fantasy. Like literally, is that normal? Is that what happens?
Yes, exactly. You're totally right.
Wow.
That's what happened. And people get very crazy and obsessed about that. We have so many dancers willing to participate in our show, because that's the miracle thing happens when you put the mask on. You don't want to take it off. You really want to keep moving and keep living in this world of masks.
Oh, my God. Let me ask you this. Does a person have to be a professional dancer in order to be in this show, or do you teach them from scratch, Galina?
We do teach them from scratch. Of course, people should be open to that. And actually, we even prefer, for some dances, for some, particular things, we even looking for people without professional dance experience because they are more open. They have kind of open movement in their bodies, and it's not what they were taught, but it goes naturally from inside. That's why our show is, I would say, unusual in this thing.
Unusual is an understatement.
Neil, talk to me, Neil.
Well, I kind of came up to Visit several ways. I met the show. I don't know. You guys were about halfway into it when I sort of got involved. I got into it through a friend and loved the show is basically indescribable. Even video of it doesn't convey what it is. And you've seen pictures, you've seen footage, and trust me, when you see it in person, then you see the show. And everything you see is wonderful, but nothing touches actually seeing the show. We get people. I was telling Olga when I arrived today, I get about one person, two people a week that just hearing about it, hearing about people talking about when's the next one. It's great. But I got involved in just helping out a little, and I ended up sitting with Olga and her husband and discussing the show, and they had read one of my books, and they thought apparently that I was possibly able to capture the spirit of the show itself in words. So I've commenced working with Olga to write first of what will actually be a 4-book series, and it goes back to long before what you see in the show happens. It goes back to the beginning of the creator's creation, if you would, the master wizard maker. Yeah. And so we're basically giving him life. The first book will basically resemble a Greek tragedy, and it changes nature as it goes forward. And then we had a loss of a good friend of mine that was the one of the players in the show, and in January, so I ended up covering for him actually on stage. So I got to experience it from a very unique and different level. Yeah. Fortunately, they didn't ask me to dance, so I didn't embarrass anybody too badly. But
pantomime.
But yeah, pantomime.
But Neil, did you feel his energy? Neil, did you feel his energy when you were?
He was my best friend. He's still with me. I'm just going to say this. Yes. I just cut together a film that him and I acted in 3 and 4 years ago, and so I just sat for 72 hours and watched my best friend, who's no longer with us. So he's with me every day. I'd say he's with Wizard every day. Yes, he's part of the show. His spirit is very much part of the show. He was.
Alan Stickle gives a lot of energy for us all, for all of us. And Neil comes and stays creator after the Alan Stickle. Alan Stickle was the first creator in our show, but now he has passed away, and now he is only our angel, and we know he is with us forever.
His presence is felt at every step of the show. Yeah. I would say right from every single dancer and anyone that ever met. He was an incredible character. But anyway, we tried to bring include that in everything. So I'm honored to be part of it, and I think
Kimberly, and very important moment when Alan Stickle, the first creator, passed away. I made the present of this mask to the mother, Mary, and this mask person who passed away never come back to the stage. And for the Neil, I create the new one mask. And this one, another kind of mask. And, and now the second show we have, creator, but little bit different character, different personality.
I'm just finding out about this, so it may not be me.
Where do you guys draw your stories from? I'm an animated film director also, just so you guys know, and I know that when my characters start talking in my head, I have to have a pen and paper nearby so I can start saying what Brooke wants to say or what Tyler wants to say, so that I can get that paper down, to get that on paper. Where do you draw the magic of the story from?
You know, it's like, it was very interesting because like I told you, all my house all my house full of masks. And I sit with my husband, and my husband told me, Olga, this is not right lifestyle, because the all masks need to be in theater, not on the wall. And we create this story. The whole, all the magic in these stories goes through the characters what we have. And you know, it's a very interesting fairy tale. It's a very interesting storyline. And different life situations we try to show on the stage from different cultures. You know, we try to do something new, and we done, you know. People love it. People stay in line. People like ask us when it will be another. But you know, we're so happy, and like we follow our dream.
Wow.
One of the descriptions I heard of the show was, it's like a Broadway musical, but Broadway doesn't have anything like this.
Maybe it's too much.
No, it's not too much. It's actually true. There's nothing like it. It's great. It's difficult to describe without being there. And actually, that's something that everyone who sees it says. Difficult to take it all in. Difficult to describe. There's so much going on. There's so much changing. So many cultures. So much
situation and
feeling on stage.
Yes, and sometimes, you know, in the first and premiere, people stand up and apply. Oh my God, we listen. Oh my God, a lot of voices. And I and Galina, we stay behind the stage, and oh my God, we keep our fingers. Oh my God, it's happened. Oh my God, this emotion is very great, and I'm so happy because it's happened. And people now team around 100 people. We have the huge plans for the theatrical show, for the movie, for the book. Oh my God. And we're working right now. Like, we don't have chance to stop it.
Wow. Now that's, you know, you have a lot going on, and I love the way that you're expanding the brand. You know, just the expansion of the brand is amazing with the book and the movie and the shows. And, you know, I was sitting with NBC News last night because, you know, I do work in the news as well. And I was sitting at a meeting at NBC with the director of entertainment. He's entertainment operations. Basically, he's a good friend of mine. And I was sitting in the room with him. And, you know, he started sharing about his movie theater. And in that moment, I said to him, I have someone. She's out of Calgary, Canada. Wait till you hear the magic. She's out of Calgary, Canada. I want you to talk to her. She's amazing. He says, Canada? He says, I'm from Canada. I said, holy cannoli, this is it. We're going to bring Olga down and get her theater act here in USA in Hollywood, California. We want you to come down. This is just amazing with the magic that is transpiring, that you are making, that you're now getting on the buzz of, you know, like, how do you get into meeting someone, you know, through someone else that works in the news, and then that person introduces you to, you know, the director of NBC operations. Like, entertainment. That's huge. And so what I'm saying to you is, Olga, this is what your karma has done. This is what your energy has done. This is what you and Neil's friend that passed away. And, you know, I even feel like I don't even know Neil's friend and Galina. I don't know you guys, but I'm just talking to you guys. And it's like, I feel like all of you are spiritual, very spiritual, intuitive people on your own. And I almost feel like I was called to do that last night by you guys, unconsciously.
Yeah.
Like I was sent magically to do that. Does that make sense?
Exactly. You're right.
If it doesn't make sense, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. If it doesn't make sense, we're in trouble.
Yes, Kimberly. All our team is like family. You know, we have the very serious a theatrical show and very serious movie and very interesting book, but we all together, like we bring, we keep the positive energy and we try to give this positive energy to audience in different ways. It's very
But
important.
your positive energy in action, not positive energy in talking. Your positive energy and Neil's positive energy and Galina's positive energy and Neil's friend's positive energy, that's like movement, action, dancing, blood, shifting molecules. That's your positive action. So it's super powerful because it's moving worlds, it's moving countries. It has me speaking about you without even meeting you face to face. I've never met you a day in my life, but I felt the need to tell NBC about you. You see what I mean? And the person in NBC happens to be from Canada. That's the power of what you guys are doing.
It's a very, very powerful show.
Well, how can I be a part of it?
Well. About that show in L.A.
About that, right. You know what? I'm almost so mad because I don't have a three-way on this line. I swear to God, I would put Christian on the line with us right now. That's his name. I would put Christian on the line with us and just get this interview, and add him to this interview, and we could hash this out right now because I want you guys here, and I am determined to get you guys down here, and I'm determined to be a part of your team because there's some things I want to live out. My little inner girl wants to live out. My teenager wants to live out. My wild girl wants to live out, and I just feel like being in that map, I can be whoever I want to be and have no shame and no, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More than you know.
Thank you.
Wow, that's serious power. So what's coming up next for you guys?
Oh, now we need to finish it our movie. Now we need to finish the new theatrical show because each of another performance. It's new. It's new mask. It's new performance and new story.
Whoa! Oh, so each performance, everything is new.
Different, yes. Sometimes if we have the old performance but all time we add new stories. Why people who comes first time, they exactly come the second, the third, they wanna be with us just because every time we have something new. New mask, new costumes. Sometimes we change the costumes in one performance, and it's look another, it's another performance because the costumes another. Now we're working with the new one show, and we want in March next year, create the huge VIP masquerade ball. I and Galina and all our team, we create a lot of events for the charity, different kind of, we support different people with different disabilities, and, it goes from our hearts and from our soul. And we in March it will be new masquerade ball. And in the end of the next year, we have another new wizard show again.
Wow, that's amazing. That's pretty powerful that you guys have, so you seem like you guys are just busy all the time.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Except when we're busy.
Wow. Wow. So now, are you guys at liberty to talk anything about what the movie that's coming up or the book or anything?
No. About movie, I don't want to speak a lot because in process. I have chance to speak about movie when it will be done. But about
wonderful.
About the book, I hope we finish it in August.
Yeah, we'll have it out this fall. And really, I don't want to nail down a date yet, but
yes, but it's very close.
It's coming along nicely, and we're bringing some characters to life on the page. And when you see them on stage, hopefully you will relate. If you've read the book, you won't may not relate to the character as they are then, but it definitely relates to how they got there and what brought them there. And again, as you mentioned, the magic of each character, I'm just trying to extend, to give it a pass, to give it a backstory, to give it more Hollywood term, to give them some backstory.
Backstory. How everything is.
Yeah.
All stories have beginnings.
So Olga makes the costumes, bring that out. Galina makes the movement, bring that out, and I'll throw some words at it, see if we can bring them to life on the page.
So you're writing the book, Neil?
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, I'm writing with Olga. It's Olga's story, and I'm just trying to put some words about it. She said something about my English being better than hers. My English teacher would probably just.
Sorry, I know. Kimberly, you can imagine, I never speak in English before. Oh my goodness, for me it's like a huge challenge in my life. Trust me, I never.
Well, you sound amazing to me. I understand everything you're saying.
Yes, but thank you.
I keep telling her she's fine, but you know.
She's a perfectionist, though. You know, Olga's a perfectionist, and by all means, she's also a Taurus like yours truly. So we want everything right. We want everything pretty. We want everything beautiful, and we want to make sure that everything and everyone around us is taken care of and is beautiful and pretty, and eat, drink, and be merry. Like, seriously, that is like the personality, one of the, overindulgent personalities of a Taurus. You can never have enough. You can never have enough love, fun, excitement, passion, and beauty. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, but it's great,
Wonderful. Well, Olga, how can our audience get in touch with you, get their hands on your projects, and be a part, and find you on social media?
Oh, okay. The audience have chance to find me, Olga Sems, mask designer, the Canada, and we have like our company Mask International Show in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we have on Facebook Mask International Show. It's very easy to find in Canada, and it's a lot of pictures, a lot of video, like everything we have on our pages, and we have our website. Just like it's very easy to put in the Google Mask International Show Calgary, Canada, and you'll find our website, like everything. Yes, we
wow.
too much open and too much like public. All of us feel too much public. Like a lot of picture you will see.
Okay. And Neil and Galina, would you mind sharing your social media handles and how to get in touch with you and see your work?
Yes, absolutely. I'm also the artistic director of Eastern Dance Studio, and my website is danceyourself.ca. And Neil?
Mine is pretty basic. It's Neil Enoch, NEILENOCK.com. And that'll link to everything I'm doing. There's not much on there for visitors yet because I'm not talking about it too much, but there will be soon.
Okay, sweet. Well, you guys, it was amazing having you on. And, Olga, we're going to be having you on again in 2 weeks. We're going to just keep in touch with Olga and bring her back as a reoccurring guest. Letting Hollywood, and being that WKIM 61.1 is based out of Los Angeles, we're breaking Olga into the Los Angeles market. We want the world to know about her. We want the world to know about what she's doing. And we're going to also see about, bringing Christian on, and have him and Olga chat it up, about some possibilities of working together and getting the show down here. And I liked when Neil said about that. I said, how can I be a part of it? Neil says about that show in LA. So there it is. I got my invite, guys. You heard it right from Neil himself. You can't take it back.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's such an amazing pleasure. I feel like I could have talked to you guys forever because I feel like everything about you guys are genuine, and I just feel just the silence of listening that you guys bring when I'm speaking is like I know that you guys genuinely care about what I have to say, and that in and of itself I felt a bond to you guys, and just I wanted to hear like more and more and more and more of who you are, and I would love for you guys to come back in a couple of weeks so that we can just unpack what the mysteries. If you guys have ever seen Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in Eyes Wide Shut, and this is what these guys are. Like, they have the masks, they have the costumes, they have the personalities and the characters and the mystical masks that was in that movie. Not saying that they made that, but if you ever want to be a part of something like that, this is what they do. And I'm turned on and intrigued by stuff like that. I would love to get lost in a world like that and just, you know, because as a person that's a creative, I make cartoons, but I've never had the opportunity to like act out different fantasies in a fun way with what Olga does. And I love anything with the mystical world and stuff like that. I find it fascinating, and I truly believe in magic. I truly believe in positive energy because there's so much dark out there, and I believe that the only thing that can really knock out anything dark is something that is positively magical. And that's what Olga, Neil, and Galina brings to the table. Of course, myself as well. But, you know, I just love meeting other, you know, people on this planet in their bodies, you know, doing these amazing things. And I can't wait to just share more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I want to thank you guys for coming on. I can't wait to talk to you guys again in 2 weeks. I'm sure that Olga will share everything that you guys need to know in following up on that. And I just can't wait to make magic with you guys and meet you guys here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you know how to make that happen now, so we're good.
I'm going to make it happen. That's not even a question. It's done. I'm already standing in the future fulfilled of it being complete. Absolutely. Perfect. I'm going to be the cause in this matter. I promise you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, folks, this is Kimberly reporting in live on WKIM FM 61.1 on iHeart Radio, reporting in live today from Hollywood, California. I spoke to 3 magical beings. You guys can hear the show coming up on our next show as well. It will be on Rewind, so you guys will be able to go to, you know, iHeart Radio, download the app, and listen to the show. When it comes out, we'll be sending out tidbits on social media so you guys can go listen to it. It is a hot day today. If you guys are not staying hot, if you guys are not staying cool, it's dangerous out there. It's 108 degrees. Please get in some air condition or some sort of fan, guys. I have to put that out there to you guys. Be safe. This is Kimberly reporting in live today. Thank you guys for listening in, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, folks.
61.1 FM. 61.1 FM. On iHeart Radio, playing the best in indie music.
Hello. Hey, what's up? This is Lucky Harmon, and you're listening to Idolize Me on iHeart Radio, WKIM FM.
Into the spotlight. This is the lifestyle of the rich and famous, and this is what it takes to make it. Lights and cameras flashing. Can I be the latest attraction? I can be a lucky charm. Roll the dice and take a chance. You might get lucky tonight. Oh, Come get lost in Lucky's world. Don't you wanna be Lucky's girl? We can step in the club in the VIP. Paparazzi taking mad pics of me. Let's get the party started. The drinks are free. I'm so lucky to be me. Baby, I can be your fantasy. To be idolized, it's my destiny. Idolize, idolize, idolize me. Idolize, idolize, idolize me. Idolize, idolize, idolize me. Idolize, idolize me. Oh, 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 idolize me.
Celebrities are celebrities because they stay in the news. They have a PR budget and know the importance of investing in their fame so they can stay relevant, be seen, heard, and increase their brand's bankability. They all get the latest sitcoms and movie offers because the studios know that they have fans and are in demand. This increases their net worth as well. Are you ready to be on radio, pitch to reality TV shows, be on the red carpet, featured in magazines, have voiceover roles, or have your own news column? Email us to get your fame campaign started. PRKOUTURE71@gmail.com.